Hello, and welcome to the latest segment of the Ufilms Oscars Rundown. I'm Jack Hutchins, and then you may recognise my co-host returning from last year's Fashions Rundown, Danniella.
It's a pleasure to be back in the studio. Thank you, Jack. And I can't wait to get started. There were certainly some sights on the carpet last night.
There was. So let's begin with the Best Actress category. So, Sally Hawkins from the film Shape of Water. How do you like that?
It's okay. It's a bit plain. I don't know.
I like the simplistic design. She does look, on point with her dress.
On point.
I like the little belt and the black bits coming up from the bottom. Don't know what that's called. I know nothing about dresses. But it's mint.
Simple but elegant. Next is Margot Robbie from the film I, Tonya. What do we think? I know you have very strong opinions.
It does look like tinsel, doesn't it? Look at it, right? Look at it and believe me, right? Look, round here, tinsel from a Christmas tree. If she just had like a green dress on, she just tinsel. Look. What is that? Or like, what do you say?
Curtain ties.
Yeah. Look, when you put a curtain. But she is fit, but
she pulls it off, but the top bit could be
and what's her bag?
better.
What's her like, little pursey thing? What can you put?
I like the
put
purse.
What could you put in there? You can't even fit your phone in there.
You put like some mints.
Yum. Coolio. Right.
Who do we have next, Jack?
Saoirse Ronan from the film Lady Bird. Yeah.
Again, a very simple dress in terms of style and colour.
Simple, boring colour. No one likes a light pink. Got wings on the back of her or something. What's that? They're not even. What?
No, they remind me like fins, like
Yeah.
a shark. Like if she was laid down, it would look like a shark fin.
It's a bit. I don't know. And she's just, bless her, she's got heels on because she's tiny. But yeah, it's very boring, very droll. I don't like it. It's not up there for me. But then Meryl Streep from the film The Post.
Film royalty.
Yeah, she's won loads. She's been nominated loads of times, I think, hasn't she? But
I think she nails the red on red.
it's okay. She's not the best looking person I've seen, but certainly not the worst. I mean,
Don't forget we're here to talk about fashion.
yeah. Well, I mean, her dress is nice. The person suit go with it though. I don't like that.
On Twitter, people were referring to her as the fairy godmother from Shrek 2. With the glasses and the hair.
She just needs one of them little ones, doesn't she?
Yeah, maybe she has one in the purse. Next up, Best Actress winner.
Frances McDormand from the film Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
You got it right.
I did.
Well done.
Right. So, tree trunk. Have a look at that picture and tell me, does her dress look like a tree trunk? I mean, stuff said in it, and it doesn't help that she's got. What's she done with her hair? Like.
No, she hasn't got much hair. That's.
Exactly.
She did what she could. You know.
She's actually straight out of like Hogwarts or something, isn't she? She does look like she's out of Hogwarts. I've just seen that.
She won Best Actress, but maybe not Best Dress.
Definitely not.
No.
It's falling apart.
And moving on to Best Supporting Actress.
We've got Alison Janney from I, Tonya.
Yep.
I think she looks good, doesn't she?
Yep, another red dress.
Purse goes well with it. It fits in well.
Sophisticated.
I don't know what that one means. But.
Right, classy.
Yeah. Okay then. She is. She looks good. She's like the president's wife or something. Right. Octavia Spencer from The Shape of Water.
I like this one. It's a nice colour. Do you not agree?
It looks okay. It's a weird colour. to be fair, right, she's been nominated for The Shape of Water, and that's like the kind of like colour theme for it as well. If you think about it.
Exactly.
Maybe, you know, something going on up there. Like, not up there. I don't know what I'm talking about. But she's trying, isn't she? That's all that matters. She's trying
She
to fit
looks
in.
good. And I like the earrings. The earrings match.
Yeah, nice emerald green
thing
going on. Mary J. Blige, Mudbound.
It's just a bit plain.
Droll.
Yeah, it has a very strange waistline that reminds me of a nice gem. Like,
oh yeah.
like go like
them people
that.
with their haircuts.
Yeah.
But the scale. The scales make it look like a fish. Like, imagine like the top half of a fish. You know, it's all like scaly. Not like the opposite of a mermaid. The top half is a fish instead. Not saying she looks like a fish, saying the dress does, but it just. Do you know what I mean? It's just. It's not all there for me. Who's next?
Laurie Metcalf, Ladybird.
Looks nice, doesn't it? Right, well, it's plain. What's that bag? Is that like?
It's like a clutch bag.
It looks like rainbow colour. I don't know whether I should start printing.
But her dress is plain. Maybe she has a rainbow bag to spice it up a bit.
Maybe, but if you look at the picture, she doesn't look like she knows what she's doing. She's like she's been ushered onto the red carpet and she's like, what's going on? But her dress looks nice at least.
Next is Leslie Manville from Phantom Thread.
What's your opinion?
I don't like it. I think.
It's quite weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you look at her arms, right, down there. Now, picture grey candy floss. Now look at her arms. It's just like she's been engulfed in it. I don't know what she's thinking of. She's got like some weird ass dress as well, just... What's going on there? There's a car crash. I mean,
it's not the best.
It's not. Danniella.
Yes, Jack.
Did you know that every guest is assigned a chaperone for the red carpet to ensure that they are standing in the right place and continuously moving to avoid a backlog?
I didn't. It makes sense. And at this year's Oscars, lots of stars wore anti-gun... I didn't say anti. Anti-gun violence and Time's Up pins, knowing that at such an influential event, lots of people will be watching. Now looking at some highlights from the red carpet.
And some lows from the red carpet.
See what you did there.
Right.
US talk show host Kelly Ripa appears to come dressed as a licorice allsort. That is the only thing I can think of to describe this dress.
I know, it's not the best, is it? Considering licorice allsorts aren't even nice.
No.
It's just... Why the colours? Anyway, right, Hollywood legend.
Hollywood?
Hollywood. Hollywood legend, Rita Moreno, who's 86, wore a dress that may be familiar to Oscar watchers with very long memories. That's because it's the same dress she wore in the ceremony way back in 1962.
Recycled fashion?
I mean, she looked better, a lot better then than she does now.
Well, surely it can't be exactly the same.
No,
it must have been
not.
altered.
It's similar.
Yeah.
But her face has been altered since then as well, so... It's a shame. Who we got next? Right.
Who have we got next, Jack?
Salma Hayek. But on the other hand, she appears to look like a jellyfish. It's not the best. It's I don't know what the layers are doing as well. Like, why has it got to be?
I don't know.
And then little frilly bits around her shoulders and that.
I just don't. I don't like it.
I think she tried to outdo herself and she's just ended up in a car crash. No, solid 2 out of 10 for that one though.
I wouldn't even give it 2, I'd give it like a 1.
Too harsh.
We love singer Andra Day's confidence. It's just her poofy, flowery dress that we are not sure about. It reminds me of a duvet.
It does. It does look like she's wrapped in a duvet. And also, I don't know, there's just so many things wrong with it. Like, what's that doing first of all? Round the neck. Do you know what I mean? And you've got fingers. They look scary. You would not want to be touched with them. Like, her fingernails as well. Have you seen them now? Like that? Fuck. Oh. But they match her shoes at least. But you can't see them because of her big dress. But yeah, it does look like she's got like a duvet wrapped around her. It must be cold in Hollywood. Next, US Olympic figure skater Adam Rippon, showing men's fashion doesn't have to be boring. Wearing a harness under his tux. The public has lots to say about this bondage style accessory.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't get it. I don't.
I think he just wanted to he's definitely stood out. I think he's one of the people that think, if you think, whoa, like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
Adam Rippon. But I mean, he also might be just expressing himself.
I suppose.
Maybe he does like a bit of bondage, we don't know that.
Moving on. Hayley Bennett channeling Big Bird. It's just not a good look. Actually, it's more like, do you know when you've just cut the grass?
Yeah.
And you take it out? Yeah. It looks like she's just glued them to a dress.
If you took off the tinsel off of Margot Robbie's dress and put around that, banging Christmas tree, that, have it for Christmas. And then Lupita Nyong'o, I think that's how you say it, looking like an Oscar herself. It's pretty nice, a snazzy dress. Does look like, you know, like in Rocky or something when they've got, no, not Rocky, Rambo, when he's got like the ammo around him and that. It looks like.
It does.
And
Jordan Peele played the This Is My Big Night style card in a classic white tuxedo jacket and diamond-studded dress shoes to add swagger worthy of a creative genius who made history last night at the Academy Awards.
What did he make history for?
He was the first black person to win the award for Best Original Screenplay. I'm not going to say adapted, it was Best Original.
Well done, Jordan Peele. But yeah, he is looking very suave.
He does.
He's kind of got like a James Bond look going for him as well.
Yeah.
Tucked up.
I feel like he knew he was going to win. Like, he had that confidence.
He was the, what's it called?
Favourite.
Yeah.
It's a favourite. Get Out actress Betty Gabriel rocked a plunging neckline in emerald green. I love the dress, but for me I do feel like it was a bit too...
revealing.
Yes, for the Academy
I
Awards.
like it too. It is quite revealing, but on a side note, down here, right, on the dress though, it looks like it's being torn away, like being torn apart. I do like that feature. If you look, it does look like it's just been like torn kind of thing. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
And like the rest of it looks torn down the bottom as well. I just think I think that's one of the nicest dresses I've seen.
Yeah, definitely top 3.
And St. Vincent making a statement, whatever that's meant to be. I don't know what you're thinking there, love. Clearly someone hasn't took her jacket in the cloakroom, so she's having to carry it about with her all night.
Over one shoulder.
And she's got one earring in, looks like she's lost the other one as well. She's got...
Tipex the end of her shoes.
Yeah, she's put like Tipex on the bottom of them. Just...
No, not good.
No, definitely not.
No. And Hammer joined the ranks of guys who ditched the basic black tux this year and instead opted for this deep burgundy velvet number, and I have to say, he's looking pretty fine.
Remember, this is about fashion, as you said earlier.
I'm talking about the suit.
Yep. The suit looks very banging. It definitely, I think the suit is pretty nice. He also does look pretty fit, but that's another story for another time.
That's another episode.
Yeah, that's next week. No, but yeah, pretty nice hunk, and you've got Chadwick Boseman. He brought some in real life Wackadan flair to the red carpet. So he's the one out of Black Panther, right?
Yeah, he is Black Panther.
So yeah, it does like suit his movie role, I guess. He's like the new Blade Runner. And what are the zips on his boots, by the way? Like what?
They're cool.
Well, you might think so.
I have shoes with zips on them.
Yeah, but you're a girl.
I'm not wearing them, but I have shoes with zips on the front.
Does any of you have? No. Exactly.
Next is Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, wearing a gold brown velvet jacket, and Jack had lots to say about this when we were watching the red carpet.
It's not all there, is he? I don't know what he was thinking. It's a terrible colour. It's not even like an Oscars colour. It's just a weird orangey brown. Looks very tacky. It looks like when you're painting, you mix the paints wrong, and it's like, oh, yeah, you got that colour. Terrible. Can't use it for anything. But he looked like he was confident enough to wear it, so good on him. He does look pretty good.
I think he looked good.
He took off the jacket at least.
And last but not least, Jack's personal favourite.
And Joe Nolan's. But Maya Rudolph, looking like...
I don't even know what like.
Can you think of anything? Because I can't. An ice lolly?
I don't know. She looks like she's going to join a cult. Like, I love a turtleneck. What kind of, girl doesn't love a turtleneck, but...
But a turtleneck bodysuit.
Yeah.
Has she even got, like... Are they leggings? Or is that a dress? Or
I don't know.
What? She looks like she's stiff, like she's got like a neck brace on as well. It's definitely a 0.2 out of 10, I'd say, which is quite low.
That is
But,
harsh.
That's probably the worst of the night, I'd say. Worse than the Christmas tree woman. But, yeah.
Yeah, and that is it from us.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned to the Ufilms Oscars channel, as we have some new shows coming every night, and also check on the Facebook. See you later.
Bye.